Mixing common cleaning agents creates a catastrophic invisible chemical hazard. Never assume two household chemicals are safe together. Workers are cleaning a room, unknowingly combining incompatible products, likely bleach and ammonia. The mixture sits, building pressure and toxic vapor. As a worker approaches the doorway, the concentrated gas finds its trigger. An instant, violent chemical reaction explodes. The room is immediately engulfed in a dense, white, suffocating cloud of vapor. This high-impact event proves that chemical hazards are often invisible until it is too late.
Я не умею с приключениями. А если не влезай кадр только. Ну да.
A catastrophic failure to observe clearance limits triggers instant electrocution. Contacting power lines is a zero-tolerance hazard. A worker operating machinery allows a component to drift directly into an overhead power line. The electrical current instantly arcs through the equipment. This high-impact event proves that distance is the only safety barrier against electricity. Always maintain mandatory clearance from all overhead power lines. Assume every line is live. A catastrophic failure to secure hair near rotating machinery creates an instant entanglement. Loose items are unforgiving near moving parts. A person approaches a workbench near a running industrial fan. Her long hair is unsecured. As she leans in, the strong suction immediately grabs her hair, pulling her head violently toward the machine. Always tie back long hair and secure loose clothing when working near moving parts. Safety is not a convenience, it is a mandate.
Gosta de crente, tá no fio lá, o campo tá meio preto, né?
Não, ali não tem onde encostar.
Ah, não, olha lá.
Não.
Ali não, onde ele tá não.
Da onde?
Só se quebrar aquele fio.
Da onde tu vai
Fio não, a
conseguir?
vara. Ah, mas aquela vara não tá muito.
Agora você vai.
Minha nossa,
Vamos.
levou um choque.
Viu o que eu falei?
Desliga.
High above the ground, on a truck bed, a worker takes an extreme risk. He uses a long pole to adjust a live electrical cable, believing the height and wood ensure safety. He reaches out, a swift contact, a bright flash. Electricity surges, instantly throwing him back. Always verify lines are de-energized. Elevated work multiplies the hazard in a dangerous electrical zone. On a construction site, a worker stands near a retaining wall. The heavy excavator digs above, placing immense pressure. Suddenly, the earth shifts. The wall collapses inward. The ground gives way beneath the machine, causing a dangerous tilt. Inside a deep trench, a worker attempts to place a heavy pipe. The walls lack shoring and seem unstable. He crouches down to make the adjustment, a sudden rumble. The loose soil instantly gives way, collapsing around him. Never enter an excavation without proper shielding or sloping. Shoring is not optional. It is the only lifeline against collapse. street, a person chases a ball under a stationary car. Ignoring all traffic, they immediately duck underneath to retrieve it. Suddenly, the vehicle begins to move. The danger is instant as the car starts rolling forward. Never enter a vehicle's blind zone, even if stationary. A moving street is not a play area. Assume the risk is absolute. At the quarry, a worker stands too close as a crane lowers a heavy stone block. Without warning, the rigging fails. The massive load crashes violently onto the truck bed, lifting the front axle instantly. A very near miss. Always maintain the exclusion zone for suspended loads. Equipment failure is an absolute hazard. Distance is your only safe measure. On the factory floor, a hazard lurks underfoot. A deep floor opening has been covered with a single piece of cardboard, masking the danger below. A worker walks by, assuming the path is clear. He steps directly onto the flimsy cover. The surface gives way. He falls instantly into the hole. Never obscure a floor opening. Use rigid barriers and clear signage. A simple cover is not a safety measure. In the production area, large rolls of material are stacked high without any proper restraints, creating an extreme hazard. A worker is standing still near the unstable stack, focused on his machine or task. Without warning, the instability takes hold. The massive load of rolls collapses suddenly, overwhelming the worker. Always respect the designated stacking limits and secure all vertical loads with appropriate racking. The integrity of your storage system is the foundation of factory safety. On a steep, winding mountain road, a heavy truck approaches a dangerous curve. Traveling too fast for the gradient and tight radius, the driver quickly loses control. The massive vehicle slides, breaches the guardrail, and plunges down the embankment. Speed is an absolute enemy on sharp turns and steep grades. Always adjust your pace to the terrain. Control is non-negotiable for heavy transport. Remember, safety is not luck, it is a decision. Stay alert, respect the risk, and secure your environment.